uh, I'm gonna go to bed, and then my mood's gonna change again. Is my mood gonna change again? And I can't just be consistent and stay calm and be in a good place and be happy. It sucks because my mood is just gonna change and it's gonna keep changing. That's why I was happy that I reached out. I emailed my doctor and I told my doctor, I'm like, yeah, I want to schedule an appointment. And on his list, I put the appointments. I let him know. I told him, I didn't tell him the details, but I'm probably gonna have to. And then tell him I just want to get back on the 20 because the 60 is just too strong. But yeah, like KC, it's crazy the shit that pops in my head and how I think. But Casey too, like she told me, hey, I got a dude. She had a dude. She got a boyfriend. She's gonna marry this dude. And maybe, there was probably I wouldn't say not real serious flirting or anything, but I had shit popped in my head thinking that there would be something there, and I guess there really was nothing there. But I allowed myself to think that, and then when the shit went to a certain point, I started thinking, damn, if she let me on. I was like, what the fuck? It's like every time this shit, because I think I could be good friends with this chick. I can sit there and talk to her, and she can give me some good parenting advice about. I have daughters, so she gives good advice about that, and so was the other girls. They give good advice, But I think Casey could be a really good friend. Things didn't work out between us, but she could be a really good friend. But the thing is, my brain kept thinking that she was trying to get the situation to be where we could work something out between us. But then it's just all at the end of the day, it's just all in my head. I'm telling myself this shit in my head and making me believe that she wants to be more than friends and she wants to meet me and shit, and and I kind of starting to fall for it. And then I start to realize towards a little point of it, well, wait a minute, she has a dude, but it doesn't cross my brain. It just keeps thinking that there's a chance. And then when the time comes around to it, then she reminds me that there's no chance. And then I get pissed because I'm thinking that she led me on. And then I'm like, again, another person letting me down. And then I feel like some type of feeling in my heart, like I'm getting fucked up again. And then I want to fuck her up bad because of it. Because you let me on. You led me on to believe that you were trying to fix things between me. So now I'm pissed. And now I'm going to fucking fuck with you and make you mad. Now, I'll be honest. I have a video that I'm going to make. It's just a joke. It's not something serious. It's just something to laugh at. I hope you don't flag me for it. It really, to be honest, I was just going through old videos from movies and shit, and I came across a movie that reminded me of my situation with you girls. And yeah. I'm just basically, this whole point of this whole stream is I shouldn't have been, I shouldn't have took things too far, and I gotta really have some self fucking discipline. My daughters live with me now. They've been here they're back there in their rooms doing the thing, watching movies on their tablets and shit. And I think the more they're around me, and they're talking to me. They want to ask questions about things, about themselves, and they're really opening up to me. I think my daughters are starting to keep me on track of keeping myself from doing the wrong things. Because, like I said earlier, I was really fucking pissed, and I was fully ready to do some fucked up shit. And she talks to me, and then reality comes back again, and I'm like, yeah. They're keeping me sane, basically. They're keeping me calm. They're keeping me from acting a fool. It's just because every time I see them, deep down, I know what they really, really want in life. I know that hey, what's going on, Primo? I'm reading your comments. I'm reading a lot of your guys' comments, but at the same time, I'm trying to stay focused on what I'm saying. But I just gotta stay focused on what their needs are. And Casey was right. I may be their father. They don't got a mother, and I have to play both roles. I have always played the role of the father, where I just bought them whatever they wanted and took care of them, and were basically considered at the time the fun dad, where I would do the most just to make them have a good time. That's why I can't really get on Redsy's ass about being spoiled, because I constantly spoil these girls. Sometimes when they don't even deserve it, I do it. And I do it just because I like to, see them smile and see them happy. And I mostly do it because I know that their mother kind of hurts them, because their mother doesn't want to be their mother. And a lot of it has to do with just jealousy over the stuff that my mom does for them. She's just a very fucked up broad. My kid's mom may be really good looking, pretty girl, but she is one fucked up bitch, straight up. And I think I have a lot of anger towards her, and part of like why I do treat a lot of girls fucked up, a lot of it has to do because of how this girl is. That girl has done so much. I mean, I've done things to her, but she has done so much to like where I can't let another girl fuck with me like that. But she can't. These girls, it's not. These girls deserve. Any girl on here or in real life deserves a chance to fuck up on their own. Her mistakes, not these girls' mistakes. So, like, I kind of have to stick forward. Because when I was doing the medication, I understood that. And that was one positive thing about the medication. So, the only time, I think when it comes to this YouTube shit, I love it. Like I said, I love being here. I love being on here and chilling with people and shit and having a smoke or a beer with some of these fools. And just talking about life and about football. Football's around the fucking corner. I mean, not necessarily because, the preseason's kind of fucking ugh, but it's still fun to watch. It is still fun to watch regardless if it's preseason. Still football. Football's back. Whether we awfully definitely love it. So the point of this whole live stream is how can I put it? I'm aware of that just because I'm willing to calm down and not retaliate against people like Billy or McMahon or, PJ or Real Shit or Nookie or Redsy or Mets, or Foxman or Joe, Smokey, and people that constantly want to test me out and shit, or Andy Cruz or any of these guys. I kind of just have to, like, just because I'm willing to change and try to change and trying to stay positive, that doesn't mean that they're going to accept that. These guys, I've done, like I said, like I've done so much to these motherfuckers. And it's just how I talk, by the way. It doesn't necessarily mean they're motherfuckers, but I've done so much to these guys that they're, just because I'm, like I said, just because I'm being positive doesn't mean that Billy's just going to stop talking shit about me. Or Nookie's going to stop trying to say stupid shit about me. Or Redsy's going to stop trying to talk shit about me or my weight and shit like that. Or Metz is going to stop showing the pictures of me. Or real shit probably never going to stop. That dude, he's not like the others. You know what I mean? Sammy is cool. The other girls, I would love for them to all be friends. But, not like in the sense of where Casey and, surprisingly, Casey and, Christina are like lovers and lesbian lovers. That's great. That's cool. But at the same point, they're really good friends to each other. Like, Casey's been a really good friend to Christina. Really good friend to Christina. Christina needs a good friend like that. And Christina's been a really good friend to Casey. Maybe I was meant to meet both of them, for them to meet each other.